Back in my seat. Thank you for all my little followers and the ones that I've had a conversation with. All purpose, as you know, Secret Sister back on the mic. People, believe it or not, it's a lovely day. It is sunny outside, even though it was raining this morning. And boy, I see some people get trapped in the sun, thinking it was rain. People get stuck in the sun, in the rain, thinking it was sun. Well, you don't know what to dress for, sun, whatever. But anyway, people, I need to get this out. You understand? So, as you know, all purpose, we try to discuss everything, whether it is from relationships, jobs, mental health, we've got politics, movies, man and woman, joke, anything you want to put to me, I will have a go. Yeah? Today, I want to talk about, unfortunately, another family dilemma. Well, it's not a dilemma, it's just something we want to say. Yeah? So obviously, everyone has families, but one of my cousins have fell out, drop out, R.I.P. We're gonna call her Miss K for this story time, as I'm gonna call it. And this is a cousin that I grew up with, and her passing, very shocked because we're all around the same age group. And let's see my cousin regular. We live in South London, so I still live here anyway. Some people have moved out, gone further afield, doing their own thing, no problem. But you see, when it comes to family and when people pass, people choose who they want to tell, yeah? And this is a message to whoever wants to listen to it. I don't really give a bleep, bleep, bleep. Because now, this particular cousin, she had mental health, she had special needs, and she had two children, and she passed. I never knew. It was just told in passing. Could you imagine? You understand? Did not even know sadness behind it, So I mean, Miss K, she has a sister, and we all grew up together, live like more than less than 3 minutes away. Yeah, if you're not in my house, we're in their house. They had a beautiful mum. She's passed as well. But like I say, how long she passed, I've got told now in passing. Boy, from when I get tell that bit, if that body not buried, me don't know what am I gonna do with that body there. You understand? But what it is people in certain families, my family, they don't talk. Everybody don't talk to everybody, which is natural. Yeah, which is cool. But you see, when someone's passing now, you're choosing who you tell and who you're not telling, not thinking of the deceased, thinking, well, they couldn't know that person, but they still live in the same area. You understand? Which is true. I need to see my cousin regular, and anytime I see her, she will help me out. I would have a minute with her. I'm not gonna lie, she never looked too well. She looked like she was like a little bit unkept, but at the same time, the name family, I don't know no different. And anytime I saw her, she will help me out. Secret, you alright? You look well, you look amazing, you look nice, always complimentive. Like I said, she have a sister. She has many sisters actually, not just she have more than one sister, but the one that I know of, you've moved on, you're doing your thing, and I was sent a message with a song dedicated to my so-called family. So it was a nice little song, and apparently it's the deceased Miss K, your daughter, has sang a song, and boy, it's a beautiful song. She can sing. But the sad thing about it, I mean, I'm listening to the song. I don't know the daughter, but I'm sure the daughter has expressed herself because she's been adopted out and she's got a brother. It's one piece of mix up, and no one don't really. I don't know the story to full, but you know, when it comes to passing, of that barrier. Me, anyone pass, even if I'm not chatting to you, I'm gonna send you a text to let you know. So and so's gone, and that's the end of that. Yeah, but people don't think like that in my family. They feel about themselves. The amount of people that have passed, yeah, and people don't even send a message. Sometimes people even tell enough to tell the person. Who are you to stop the message going? Who are you to do that? Yeah, and I'm telling you, yeah, anybody, yeah, that's asking. Listen, I get a card for someone to ask me now. Could you imagine the lady that's passed away? Her sister is chatting to another family member, but you need a phone number. But you try to come through me to get that number. But you're not doing it yourself. You're getting somebody else to do it for you. Now, the number that you want, you don't even touch that person. But I've got an inkling why you want the number. Now, hey, people, listen to this, your mix up now. So, if you know, or when you're planning your funeral, you can buy your grave and you can have certain amount of people in that grave now. So, the lady that has passed, Miss K, her mother passed a few years ago. And I believe when her mum died, because these people, they did partner like, why? Every week. And they throw in big and 4 and 5. And whoever don't know what partner is, ask your elders, yeah? Because there's no time to explain right now. So anyway, she have money, so she buy a plot, and I believe she bought a plot, and there was more than one body that can go in that plot. Yeah? The years have passed, and I've been told that certain years can pass and you can't dig it up past a certain amount of years. You understand? So, anyway, star has passed. Yeah. So keep up with the story. Yeah. The lady that has passed, which is my cousin, has a mother who's gone as well, and that mother bought a plot. Yeah. And over the years, it's just sat there. Nobody has used it or whatever. That lady that bought that plot, her sister now has died. Yeah. And I believe that lady that died, the second sister that died, her daughter, Miss Goody Goody, who sell pum pum, yeah, another cousin of mine, a little redskin one that walk up and down from Clapham Junction to Lavender Hill. Yeah, you don't stop touch people, man. Yeah, that's all you've been accused of. The amount of man that come and say you're a prostitute, but that's another story that we're gonna continue with. But the little redskin one, yeah, Miss C, we have a call her that. Ready, Miss Ready, Steady, Go. Me believe, said when my cousin Miss K died, her sister Miss S went to bury her in the mother plot where the mother buy the plot. But I believe Miss Goody Two Shoes, Miss Redskin, Miss Deal with the Pum Pum, yeah, you go bury your mother in the hole. I believe that you did that because number one, no one ever knew that your mum did. Number two, that made your mum dead. You understand? Me no business come for me, look for me. Me I tell you what you do. Yeah, you get rid of your mother. Secretly go on a funeral. Which, believe it or not, people, the body that is in that second body that's in there, that woman paid for a funeral. But now, Miss Goody Two Shoes, she take off all of the things that her mum paid for, have the funeral secretly with her and her pitney, or pitney them. Yeah, secretly. Yes, it was in COVID, but you could have told people. You understand? There you go again. You're not thinking about your mum, you're thinking about yourself. Yeah, you're thinking about yourself. The quicker you can clean this up and go along, I can white man and go relax and tell everybody, oh, I'm married now. I'm married now. Yeah, you're not thinking about your mum. You're not thinking, oh, some people maybe did have some, close connections with her. She needs to go to church. She do a local meeting. Them people do want to, say their condolences. But no, Miss Redskin, give her pum pum. You don't want to tell nobody. All right. So now I'm getting a call now because people want this little redskin pum pum number. Because I believe Miss S got to bury her sister and there's a body already in it. That is my conclusion. Because all of these people, you're on a chat to each other, including me. You understand? But you need to get the number because you need. So when I get the car now, me just a tell the messenger, lift up. Yeah, don't come to me for no number. If I wanted to give it out, I could. But when I give out number, even though people give out mine. But when I give out number, yeah. But on a keep on a mix up, and this is my whole point of anything. If anyone, yeah, no matter what grievance you have people with people, just let people know. A text is not going to kill you by letting someone know that somebody else is not here on the earth. It's not your feelings that you have to take in consideration. It's the people that's gone. Yeah? The amount of message me get, and me just send text. Me no business. If you want to come on the funeral, the wake, the nine, I don't care. All I know, I've done the right thing, but so I'm not going to tell people, oh, don't tell that person. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Who are you to play law and order like that? Yeah? And this is a message, yes, to the Johnson family. Clear and dandy. Yeah? Anybody that want to hook me up, my number is 0377 147 or leave a message, leave a comment. I don't care. WhatsApp me on 07377 147 right. It's not fair. If you're not talking to someone, well, keep it like that. Don't send no messenger to call my phone to get information about information that you don't even want to discuss yourself. You can't come to the hook up, lift up. Don't send no message around here. Don't send no message. If you're not, yeah, don't call your sister to ask, oh, you can't talk the secret for me. Listen, let me see you face to face. I'm going to tell you. That's the last and first you're going to do that. Yeah, for me, you don't talk every day on the phone. Me, you don't need to have no messenger come ask me nothing. Yeah, to anyone that is related to this your big black yalla here, secret sister on the mic today. Yeah, you don't need to do that. You don't need to. Trust me. No one isn't looking about you lot. No one doesn't want to know what you're doing. You understand? If anything, you're interested in other people. And that's the unfortunate thing in the Johnson family. You understand? Jealousy. People can't see people either look good, have something nice, doing something nice. You want to know how they get it, how they afford it, who could I give it to them, how long is it gonna run, and if you can get some. Well, let me just give you something. I'm even gonna put up my two finger. Me, I gotta tell you, two fingers up to you. Yeah, two fingers up to you. You understand what I'm saying to you? There's enough other things we want to talk about, but belly I grumble. Nearly lunchtime now. I may have my little I wait for me. But I just needed to get this out. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I am just disgusted at how my particular family, no matter how it's getting smaller and smaller, the amount of people that is just passing, and you still want to keep it a secret. And you, who's the elder, that could be the next one out. Listen, know what you're doing. Yeah? Take off that grievance, take off that misery. Yeah? You don't need to be angry at anyone, maybe barring yourself. You understand? If you see something and you don't like it, turn the other way. Or anyway, you can chat about it amongst yourself. But once you start pulling other people that you don't really chat to in it, that's where the war begins. Anyway, me, are the war. Yeah, anybody, any one of them, whether a friend, foe, school friend, boyfriend, ex-man, come. Yeah, because you know I'm full of lyrics. I'm gonna say something. You understand what I'm saying? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Do you understand? May not be too big for say sorry, but oh no, that don't deserve a sorry, lift up, lift up. Yeah, and that's my message today. Yeah, if you have something and it's not really concerning you, send on the message. Yeah, don't be a coward and get somebody else to phone somebody else to get information that you want. Don't get other people to talk to other people or phone them or you doing these random calling. Forget all of that. Yeah, if you're big behind the person's back and can chat, come to the person's face. Yeah, because I'm willing. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody that wanna ask me anything, feel fucking free. Yeah, feel free. Whether you get an answer or not, who knows? Yeah, but feel free. Yeah. The word of today: don't be a meanie. Don't be a hater. Don't be a jealous little spinster. Yeah. If someone has passed and you know that the information, especially Miss K, I was seeing her regular. I grew up with Miss K and Miss S regular. So all the holding back information is not for you, it's for the person that has passed. Let them have somebody that can at least, because I know Mrs. K wasn't living a good life. I see her regular and I know she was under some little influences. So at the end of the day, yeah, I loved her mum. So every time I see her, I have to big her up. No matter how ruined she look, how she smell, how she mash up, I heal her up. So it's a shame that she, like I said, she's got a sister that she grew up with, and her sister, doesn't seem to be doing the best for her deceased sister. So, my word is, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, if you ain't got the balls to come to the person and say to the person, don't keep using these other people to do your dirty work. Yeah, that just shows you're not 10 toes down. If you're not 10 toes down, lift up with your 5 toe and live. I'm gonna right. Anyway, Secret Sisters out, and I hope you lot have a pleasant day. And yeah, I'm appreciating all the little likes and views that I'm getting. Thank you for your time and your appreciation. Yeah, and try and keep it peaceful, people. If you don't like someone, just stay over there, sir. Yeah, just do what you've been doing all the time. Chatting behind their back. Just keep chatting behind their back. Yeah, but if you get confronted, have the balls to say it. Yeah, because me, I wait for someone to approach me and say, "Secret, you said this. Secret, you said." Yeah, yeah, yeah. And if you think it's not true, prove me wrong. Do you understand? Remember, this is words. We're now fight. We're now using a hand. We're now using a weapon. So if words can actually cripple you, could you imagine if weapons was involved? You'd be 6 foot under or 9 foot, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, people, I'll be back very soon. Have a good day, And like I said, you can hit me up on TikTok, Secret Sister. That's what my name is on there. Or All Purpose, always keeping up a habit with the yardies. They love me. But I want to come back as well and go over some of the ones that I've done before. The bad grandparenting, yeah, that's the one I don't like. You know, abuse. If you've been abused by a family member or anything like that, those are the stories that I'm really on right now. Grandparenting and abuse and mental health. Those are the ones that I'm pushing right now because that's what's going on right now on TikTok. A lot of young people, I don't know what's going on, if it's in the water, if it's just in the algorithm, I don't know, but it's kicking off in real life and online and in families, as you can see. So, yes, people, have a good day. Don't be mean for nothing. Yeah. And if you can, tell the truth, tell the truth too. Yeah, well, your version, because I'm telling my version. Yeah, it's always going to be my version, isn't it? Anyway, this I'm out. All purpose, secret sister. Thank you. Remember to press that share and like and notification and have a great day.